Hello and welcome to my channel. My name's Linda from lindaspapercraft.co.uk and we are in the final week of August 2025 coffee and card using the Gallery Blooms bundle. And today we're using the die that I probably bought the whole bundle for, and it's this one. So it's designed to cut out frames, and I realised that you can actually do it to give you triple layer effects, and it is actually almost, it's a millimetre short UK card size. It's certainly almost the right proportions. Normally a lot of the rectangles that we get from Stampin' Up are US card size, which are a little bit stumpier and fatter than ours, but this is almost fits. It's a millimetre short that way. But it's pedantic. So it means that once you have, like I have, worked out how big you need to make these pieces, you can do triple layer cards really, really easily. So I've picked this paper because I love the picture in the middle, and we were doing another card in class a while ago, where, not that long ago, but where we needed to sort of find the picture. It's really quite hard, you know, to center that so that you got it on the page, whereas this, it's really easy. So they were like chopping bits off and adding bits in and all sorts. But with this, all you have to do is line it up where you want it and cut it out, and once you've put it through your machine, you get this. Okay, so if you're hunting for this paper, on the other side it's got this sort of peachy wallpaper-ish pattern, and once you've cut it out with that die, what you end up with is 3 pieces like this. Okay, how cool is that? Now I'll put the measurements of the layers you need with it on the details below, but I do have a cutting diagram, and I'm just going to pop it on here for a second. So that's the cutting diagram. So the measurements will be down below, but this is half a piece of A4, so you need to cut it there at 9.6, and then you'll get all 3 pieces out of your half piece of A4 if you've not got the kit, and for future reference. So if you want to pause the video and screenshot this, then you've got it to keep. Okay, so I shall, that's probably long enough for you to do that, to pause and screenshot. I shall take it away and I shall get the kit. Now those of you who've got the kit have got all these pieces, so already cut for you. Okay, so you have a basic beige A6 card base. Pop those to one side, and then you have another piece of basic beige. Do your own sentiment if you want, and I've also included a die cut, which is the smallest rectangle from the textured notes, surprise surprise, last month's coffee and card. And then I've pre-cut your 3 pieces of, and I've used Secret Sea. Okay, I am loving Secret. I'm not a big fan of the current new in colours, which is fine because I've loved the last 3 years, so eventually there's going to be a set that I'm not so keen on, but I do like the Secret Sea. I think it's a really nice sort of bluey black, and it does change colour depending on what you put it next to. Okay, so I've cut those 3 pieces out. All the measurements are down below. So, and it is just a case of building the card. So I'm going to take the biggest one first and then just pop some glue on here. So you can do this either with paper, like pattern paper, or you can, in the class that I'm doing, this month's Sunday class, we're actually going to do it by stamping first and then cutting, and just with an arrangement of flowers and things randomly stamped. Okay, so that's the first one, and we'll pop the second one on. So it's, you know, it's a really simple way of packing a punch. Straighten that up. That's why I use wet glue, so I've got a little bit of wiggle room. So that's going to go on there. And then this one goes on the top. So as I say, I've given you various pieces that you can do a sentiment. I'm actually going to leave this one without because I really like it. I just really like the picture. I think it tells a story. So it's going to be a really quick video today. Okay. There we go. And then just simply glue them together, then glue them on the front of the card. So I can see this die being one of my never ever to be got rid of, used over and over again to do these sorts of cards, which is why once I'd worked out the sizes, I kept the sheet. So I've done it twice in class now, and now this is the third time I've done it. And I think it just works so well that it just all fits together. And you've got your nice little picture. And I'll leave it to you to decide what sentiment you want to put on. And as I said, oh, don't put it on upside down because that really does make it look a bit daft. Ooh, over that way a bit. And you're just lining up your landscape. There we go. Okay. There we go. How gorgeous is that? And as I say, it just about fits on the front of our basic beige card. So I hope you've enjoyed this month. So as I revealed last week, next month is going to be all about embossing folders, and we're going to be using the sunflower embossing folder. And I am so looking forward to playing with this because I've seen so much. The one thing I've not seen on Pinterest or Facebook is this, which really surprised me that nobody else has done this, that I've seen as yet, to use it as a triple layer stamp. So there we go. But we are going to be using this. So it's an amazing new embossing folder. It's huge. It is too big for that. So it's over 21 centimeters by 15. So we are possibly looking at even doing an A5 card with this. Because it's just so gorgeous, and we're going to use lots of different inking techniques, lots of colouring techniques, well, as we can in 4 cards, but I'm going to be showing you a few techniques to use this in September, and then obviously it'll be the run up to Christmas. Right, so take care, and I shall see you next week. Bye.